see so many of you out there. We're about ready to do our Christmas program. It's about time. Yesterday, I told the kids, I said, we need to know how the order of the service is going to go, and we have to pretend like there's a lot of people out there. We need to pretend this, and we need to pretend that. We need to have practice. And I said, if you're really good, I'll get up in front of your parents and say that you're really good kids. And I'll tell them that this whole thing was a whole lot of fun, that I really enjoyed working with them. And at the time, it was sarcastic. And those of you that know me, that was a little sarcastic statement that I was making to them. Little things kind of make it worthwhile. This morning, I got here relatively early. I just wanted to see how things were and just make sure everything's in their place. And Melissa come running in this morning, and she said, I got to get this quote correct. This is it. Today's the real practice. So we're here to do the real practice today. As a way of introduction, we are going to have 3 scenes. And it's important you as a congregation listen to our scenes for us, please, because you're an important part of what we're doing here. Scene 1 is a bus stop scene. Scene 2 is going to be a practice. During the practice, we are going to do a number of songs. Please feel free to applaud after each song. But when we get to scene 3, which is the Christmas program, and you will see the scenes change up here. Scene 1 is going to be the bus stop, and scene 2 is going to be the practice, and scene 3 will be the Christmas program. During the Christmas program, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to hold back on the applause because we have some things that are going to go on. We're going to have some angels up front. We're going to have a soloist. We're going to have quite a few things that are going to go on for you. It's going to be very hard for you not to applaud. But we have some readers over here also that are queuing in, and we have never worked with an applause before. And during the last scene, we are in a manger scene, which is a time of reflection. So please, at the very end, the kids are going to end up on the stage. As we end, they will be there, and then we will pinpoint some folks for you and give you an opportunity to applaud them at that time. So please, do applaud during scene 2, and if you need any reminders, I'll be up there kind of helping you to cue in. But on scene 3, please hold your applause. Like I say, scene 1 is going to be a typical bus stop. You see our bus stop here. You're going to see some kids come in. As we put this thing together, it was difficult to have a bus stop. What else do you need to have when you have a bus stop? You need a bus. Okay? Watch very carefully, and you may see the bus actually come in and pick some kids up. The bus was so realistic, I promised some kids some rides afterwards. Okay? But you're going to see the bus traveling, you're going to pick some kids up. On scene 2, we're going to have a practice. So you're going to see the kids are kind of arriving at practice. Many will be in their 50s costumes. So if you see a lot of kids in white t-shirts and jeans, maybe some poodle skirts with their hair tied back very pretty with some scarves, those are our 50s costumes. Then we're going to have our program, which is scene 3. And that's where, I want to stress, if you can hold your applause in scene 3. Please return with me 40 years. The time is Christmas 1956. That was my very first Christmas. Let your minds drift for a second. What were you doing? How old were you then? How old were your children, possibly? During our play, you'll hopefully have the opportunity to relive some pleasant memories. You'll see poodle skirts. We'll play marbles. We're going to see how long we can hold that hula hoop up before it hits the ground. And yes, there's my favorite part. We're going to twist again, just like we did last summer. Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 6 says, For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders. He will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. It's my privilege this time to present to you a very merry 50s Christmas. Okay, you guys did a good job for our practice today. Remember, we have 2 more practices to our big play. So, everyone work on your lines, you did real good on your music, and we'll see you Saturday, okay?
Good job, Angels. It was nice meeting you. I hope you can join us for the program tomorrow.
Thanks, I'll ask my mom. Sir, everyone here is so nice, and I'm so glad I came. I hope my mom says yes. So, maybe we can catch Sam in the American Bandstand. Yeah, good Clark.
issued a decree that census should be taken of the entire Roman world, and everyone went to his own town to register. So Joseph also went up from the town of Nazareth in Galilee to Judea, to Bethlehem, the town of David, because he belonged to the house and line of David. He went there to register with Mary, who was pledged to be married to him and was expecting a child. While they were there, the time came for the baby to be born. She gave birth to her firstborn, a son. She wrapped him in cloth and placed him in the manger. Placed him in the manger because there was no room for them in the inn.
And there were shepherds living out in the fields nearby, keeping watch over their sheep at night. An angel of the Lord shone around them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, but they were terrified. But the angel said to them,
Suddenly a great company of the heavenly hosts appeared with the angel, praising God and saying,